There's a non-zero chance that this is working. This is episode 868 of Geeks in Space. I'm Rob Commander Taco Malda, and I am joined today in pretend low Earth orbit by the one and only Chris DeBona.
Hi.
And the one and only Robert Rosemoon.
Hello.
Gentlemen, it has been such time since we gathered together. So many things have transpired in our great nation.
Have they?
But nothing has happened in the pretend low Earth orbit.
The stream is coming through, so.
Yeah, we're good. I just pressed the buttons out of order.
Okay, hi. So apparently drones that aren't drones are taking over in New Jersey and in America's busiest airspace possible.
Yeah, they're droning on.
And people are starting to shoot and laze the overflying planes. And it's like, hey, this is going great, guys. You know, what the hell is wrong with you people?
It's weird that that's become a thing.
It's like you used to hear about like developing economies where people are like, what are these weird lights in the sky? So they try to shoot them down or throw arrows at them or, expect, Coca-Cola bottles to drop from them. I'm like, is that what New Jersey is? Is that what America is? Just a bunch of aliens afraid of lights in the sky, The
aliens clearly just want to know if we want to be part of their newsletter.
Yeah, exactly.
They just want they come here to tell us about their offers, and we're shooting at them, and this is how the galactic war starts, Yeah.
They
just threw away their spam, just like you do with the mail every day. We could have had peace in the universe, but no, some asshole has to shoot at him.
That checks out. That checks out. We're gonna be fine, guys.
Super fine.
I did like there was a meme that was going by, which was the YouTube CAPTCHA. Click all the pictures that are not drones. It was just a whole airplanes, just picture after picture of airplanes. This is a weird thing that we live in, a weird world we live in, guys.
It's so stupid.
It is kind of stupid.
And the same people, I can guarantee you, the same people are like, I don't understand. Why is my flight so late taking off? And it's like, well, because the other 3 flights got shot at by your idiot cousins. It's like
America, baby.
I remember, I think it was a congressman in New Jersey. He was just on Colbert the other night, who had posted he posted a TikTok of his sighting of the drones, and it turned out it was just constellation. Someone in the comments and it was like, that's Orion, dude.
Yeah,
you can see this here and there.
Yeah, but there's 3 of them in a row. What are the odds?
It's like, that's the Big Dipper, you idiot.
Right.
Oh my God,
it's gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
We're gonna have 2 to 4 years of absolute insanity.
You think that do you think that it's going to end?
I mean,
the
idea that we would retract polio vaccines, it's just like,
it was
when I was a younger person working retail, my district manager still had the knee braces and the canes from his bout of polio as a kid. It's like,
I don't know. Have you ever seen some of those old timey pictures of like babies and little iron lungs? I mean, those pictures are kind of cool. We just don't get those anymore.
Yeah.
Now maybe finally we can have those cool pictures again.
Right. Oh,
yeah.
no.
It's like what we did a story about people making 3D printed parts for the remaining iron lung user.
Right.
It's like, well, maybe we're going to need to do a lot more of that.
That's just a new growth opportunity, a business for capitalism to step in and really, I guess, create another monarchy or anher oligarchy to run.
As long as they're American jobs building baby iron lungs.
The Salk that so RFK Jr.'s uncle, right? He's the one who was pushing on the polio vaccine. He had scarlet fever when he was a kid. He's like, listen, we can't have a vaccine for scarlet fever, but you damn well want it for polio. Everyone should be prioritizing this. He's like, get the Salk vaccine, get it now.
Right.
It's like,
we live in a weird world, man.
Yep.
That's all right. Nothing is true anymore. Math has been overturned. I mean, science isn't real. I'm glad we're safe up here in pretend low Earth orbit because we can, just kind of put our fingers in our ears and pretend everything's cool.
Sorry, I forgot to do that.
Whatever. Well, the first one that we got on the list is GOG getting into a little spat with Blizzard. This is kind of bad. GOG put up a bunch of old Blizzard game, like Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, like the original StarCraft.
And they were not having it.
And Blizzard says, nope, shut them down. And GOG is like, well, we're going to keep supporting everybody who bought the game forever.
Yeah.
So good on GOG. But I'm sure excited to see what Blizzard's going to do with another remastered re-release of a 25-year-old DOS game.
They'll just sit on it so they can figure out a way to bundle it, makes them money. The same way, I can't remember what show it was we were trying to find, but just isn't on any streaming service. It's available, like someone has it.
Yeah.
But they just decided, no, it isn't worth streaming yet.
Yep.
We're gonna bundle this with some other deal we have. Yeah,
it's
just so stupid.
Well,
let's just let it die.
A lot of those,
whatever.
A lot of
People
those
don't
shows
really miss, 80s era Automan with Desi Arnaz Jr. No one cares.
A lot of the 80s shows that aren't available digitally are just because they didn't have the rights secured for the music. And that I can kind of understand. Like the artists, the musicians, and everybody deserves to get paid. But like the shows that got shut down because they, like for tax write-offs, stuff like that, that's just like, that's people's art, man. That's infuriating. Somebody's a fan of that. That's not cool. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, guys. Don't deny me my art. Speaking of art, we've got Become Anyone. It's a weird little DIY project. There's some cool video and stuff associated with this. He just basically printed a bunch of LEDs, put them onto a custom-made face mask, and now he can walk around with weird animated faces. And it's just one of those weird projects that you gotta respect. I'm not sure that it's as cool as a Daft Punk.
Yeah, I'm not sure that really looks like anyone. So when he says look like anyone, I'm not sure that's true.
Maybe 2.0 will have more LEDs. Like higher resolutions.
Sean, yeah.
Like I don't remember going to school with this guy.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? I've never met anyone who looks like that.
Oh, that's Sparkleface Jones.
Oh yeah, Sparkleface Jones.
Yeah.
I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Is this the guy that did the Christmas trees? I think this is the guy who did the Christmas trees. He made these massive, insanely dangerous Christmas trees. Here, let me find it. Yeah, here we go. So yeah. So basically, he created a persistence of vision display.
Oh, those are fun.
But like, it's the kind of thing you need a kill zone around.
Yeah. It's because it spins really fast.
Really?
Who's the kid? I say kid. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
There's a number of YouTubers that, I guess Emily the engineer.
She's great.
And who's the one who's like the crazy good engineer? He just had a video come out where he made the spinning camera that could take like a picture from a camera with a single mirror in 3-dimensional space. I'll have to dig it up.
I don't know.
He's like a crazy good engineer. Emily the engineer is like doing everything with a sledgehammer, and I kind of love that.
No, she made the life-size benchy and stuck it on the lake.
Yeah, actually wrote on it.
It's so good.
Good for her. Anyway, good for Become Anyone. That's cool. I'm grooving on it. We've got astronomy photos of the year, guys.
Oh, that's actually I like that story.
I like these things. Every year, baby.
Wow.
There's just some really good, pretty stuff to look at. That's the eclipse, like a bunch of stacked versions of the eclipse.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I like that they break it up into categories too, like galaxies, skyscapes.
Yeah.
Because space is cool, and we should have many categories for our arts.
Sinus Iridium.
I like
That's
it.
gorgeous.
I like it. So I'm sorry to our podcast listeners, but all these pictures are available on the Taco Zone.
Mm-hmm.
If you were, there, or you could discuss it in the Discord. Smash that like button.
Oh, good God, man. Stop. I think we're well past, that sort of nonsense. All right. High-tech
cool
silhouette.
That's a cool one.
Look at that.
Isn't that amazing? I love that stuff. I really love that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Just sit back and enjoy the wonder of space. That's good stuff. All right, the next one that I had on the list was yours, Chris. The shape-shifting antenna takes cue from The Expanse.
So I hated the title because it doesn't really take a cue from The Expanse. I mean, maybe they were fans of the show and they wanted to bring it up, but it can be cool. You know, this is a really interesting way. So they have like these, you know, interlocked night null spirals, and they basically change the shape of the antenna by applying electricity to it. It's not freaking rocket science, right? And like, it is what they do with it though. And so it's like, they should be proud of this really cool ass work they did. They don't need to bring in The Expanse. This is very silly, but okay. Maybe they're trying to attract funding from Bezos. You know, they're like, oh, he loves The Expanse. We could use more funding.
Or just clickbait.
Yeah, they're trying to, you know, Blue Origin, you know,
it does seem
Blue
weird.
Origin money.
It does seem weird that at this moment in time, you'd want to use The Expanse as clickbait.
Well, you know, yeah, but I mean, who else has had a shape-changing material? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So whether it's the headline writer or the people who worked on it, they pick a different thing. Come on. Although I did like that they used that almost looks like the Velcro stuff that I like, you know. So, yeah.
Oh, the little strappies.
Yeah, little strappies. So
I buy so many of those.
Oh my god, I have rolls of them everywhere.
Yep.
They're wonderful.
Yesterday, I'm in the process of fixing all the tangled cable mess behind my TV, and I went back there and I found a 15-foot cable where a 3-foot cable would have sufficed, an HDMI cable. I found 2 entire cables not connected to anything, just literally laying in wads in the back, and then I used the little wire wraps and wired up a bunch of wires in a nice, clean little circles, and so neat and organized. Oh, then I was really funny.
I got some of the automotive wrapping tape. You've seen this. It's not bad. It's a pain in the butt when you have to take it off, which stinks. But it's really nice. It's really nicely done. So it's got a good finish to it. So yeah.
The other one they have on the list is the startup for Embodied, made little educational robots for kids. They build them as like playmates, and they're bricking them.
Yeah, Moxie. Unfortunately, our lead investor dropped out.
I'm sorry, Timmy.
Your favorite toy is now going to explode in 5, 4. No.
Did you just have like a message?
Sometimes mommies and toys leave forever.
Mommies and toys.
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
So I hate to say it. How many people actually bought this thing?
It's got to be a small number.
It's got to be like 7.
I'm sure.
You know, and they're all like, you know, friends of the investors. So they're like, yeah, okay.
Right.
Nobody. I wonder if anyone actually, like, is there a single child
who's actually hurt by this? You know,
yeah.
There's probably like one kid with special needs, and like the parents use the robot to like get him to eat dinner or something.
Yeah.
Or, you know, have the strength to go to school, you know, talk.
Yep.
And now, not so much. Sorry. Moxie's gone.
That's the end of Moxie.
Empowering kids with empathy, learning, and fun.
And investment.
And death.
So we stop it.
The true nature of death.
I mean, that's a rough product to make. Right? How do you bow out gracefully from this? You know,
it's true. I love it.
You could have rented one.
Oh well, I would like to.
Great.
If you're not ready to commit to an emotional support robot,
commitment free.
Oh,
yeah. Moxie rental.
Well, they're sold out though, so it's okay.
Oh, you know, why did Moxie stop working? Because mom and dad stopped paying the VIG to Moxie Corp.
If you would have taken out the garbage like you were supposed to, you could have had a friend for another month.
Oh. Yeah, real sorry. I guess we're just gonna have to send her back.
Yeah, you didn't do your chores. Sorry, Gary.
We've seen a remarkable improvement in our child's confidence. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now he's going to learn an important lesson about loss.
So what you don't realize is this kid is saying, "Why are you so stupid? Why aren't you working anymore?"
Yeah.
And this kid's like, "It's okay, Moxie. We all run out of funding sometimes."
These are the kind of people that only get old dogs for their kids.
Yeah. And then this girl saying, "You don't have any legs. You know that, right? Look what my legs can do."
Show it off.
Yeah.
I'm bipedal.
And this one's like, I know I've got red hair, but your hair isn't even hair and it's blue,
So these Moxies still exist, right?
Yeah.
So what if we just change it to this teaches kids how to bully properly, right? We probably don't need as much customer support.
That's why they're not showing the face in this picture.
Yeah.
Right? Because the kid is actually gleefully, making fun of Moxie. Like, oh, Moxie ran out of money, huh? Yeah. What a
Chris
shame.
had a great point. That one kid's already making fun of the Moxie because it doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
I mean, half the marketing's zero.
Ambaloo says they should make it an emotional support robot. I want to mount Moxie onto a Roomba.
Oh, that'd be great.
Coming to kill you.
And then the redheaded kid could be like, "Hey, it looks like you found a profession. Maybe that'll pay for your AI personality there, jerkbag."
Angry eyes. Angry
how
eyes.
do people bully anymore? I don't even know.
They cyberbully now.
But also, I noticed
isn't all
that these
bullying
things,
of a Moxie a cyberbully?
These things support up to 4 kids profiles. So like your troubled children have to share a friend.
Well, actually, let's be clear. It's these 4 children in the pictures.
Oh yeah.
No other children are supported by Moxie.
You have to choose what kind of kid you are.
Yeah. Are you a redheaded bully? A dancing bully? Oh, like in what was the movie with Natalie Portman? Black Swan. This is the Black Swan, profile. Yeah. This is the patronizing.
For sure. Friend.
Yeah,
you can tell because the hand on the shoulder. Are you sad? Are you sad?
Moxie can emotionally support you. I feel pain
because you don't have any money to continue your company. Oh, are you sad? I can't imagine how awful you must feel.
I bet. Yeah. Poor Moxie wishes she had more runway, but she can't. She just can't fly.
Yeah.
All right, that's great.
And this kid, I don't even know. This kid's too small.
Well, that kid's worshiping his Moxie. That's part of the religious mod DLC.
He's trying to get the Moxie to worship him. He has a God complex.
Yeah.
Your child has a God complex.
All children do. So it's not so unique. What's interesting is the chair behind the Moxie it's probably not the real thing, but that's one of those high design chairs. That's like a $4,000 chair. I'm sure Moxie is like, so you're renting me for $100 a month, but the company can't afford to continue to pay for me, but you have this really nice chair.
Maybe you could sell the chair.
And the kid's saying, yeah, but we like the chair.
Worship me, Moxie.
The chair's actually comfortable and fun to be around, Moxie.
That's right. Do we have any
Moxie missions?
What's that?
It says Moxie has missions. You still get access to all games, missions, and activities. I wonder what missions you have.
I'm going on a Moxie mission, Ma.
I'm on a Moxie mission, Ma. It is. I'm supposed to go into your purse and read out your credit card number.
It's Moxie.
We're not looking for confidence.
If I don't tell Moxie the 3-digit security code, I won't be confident.
Mom, what's your maiden name?
Mama, what was your first pet? Moxie wants to know.
Oh, wait. Okay, so we have our 4 children, a parent stand-in. Here, let me share this.
That's great.
And we have Moxie in the center, and then I guess GRL is their, secret agent or something. And then we've got Kim Possible on the bottom right. Yeah. We've got, some other people they're trying to ape and copy.
I like that they give you a thing to hang on your door so your mom doesn't go in and hear Moxie asking you for credit card numbers.
I can't unlock the door, Mommy.
What school did your mom go to?
Is the warning on the door? Don't forget to hang the warning on the door.
This is our secret.
So we can train. Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, Kim Possible, I'm sorry, Zarkona Wide. What kind of name is Zarkona Wide?
You know they focus group tested that for like $100,000.
Oh, good Lord. This is a terrible,
great.
terrible thing. The bearer of this card is an official mentor in Project Moxie.
These guys went out of business.
For the parent, you know. Oh, capture the signature so you can put it on the credit card receipts.
There you go. It's all part of the
Well, you can use it to buy liquor.
Moxie needs to tie on the hair of the dog.
Moxie wants to know if you have a Bitcoin wallet.
License, but I do have my Moxie completion card. That says I'm 21.
You're not supposed to complete on. All right, I'll stop.
Gentlemen, is there any media that we want to? It's Christmas. Have we got any good Christmas movies?
It's Christmas.
No.
There's that Red One movie, but I'm never ever going to watch that. So.
It's okay. It's not great.
I mean, I like J. Jonah Jameson as Santa. That's a cool idea.
And he's fun in it. Like he's like a weightlifting super buff Santa.
Yeah.
It is by Christmas movie standards quite good, and by action movie standards quite bad. Now it's not Venom bad. It's better than Venom.
Oh, I guess Craven is out to reviews.
$15 million opening weekend.
I've been looking at pictures of the rhino. Yeah.
Did it actually release?
$15 million.
Huh. I really like the actor Aaron Taylor Thomas
Johnson.
I don't know.
One of the Quicksilvers.
I liked him in the things he's in.
Yep.
What in Moxie? He's the new voice of Moxie.
Now, Amy Poehler was in Moxie.
Like Venom. These were not good movies.
No.
But the actor's fun.
I did watch the first 30 seconds of Venom, then I stopped it.
Yeah.
Decided I wasn't ready.
You were ready.
I watched all of it, but I gotta tell you,
it starts with here is the villain and a little bit of backstory, like very little bit, and then here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm the god of the symbiotes. You don't need to know more than that.
Right.
And they kept on mispronouncing symbiote, like one of the actors. It really bothered me.
It's not good.
And Venom.
I got to tell you, I watched it and immediately forgot it.
It was Jenny Slate.
Jenny Slate, but she wasn't in the first.
But I love her. I think she's great.
She wasn't in the third one.
She does.
She was in the first one.
I did watch part of a movie that I think might overtake Sky Sharks as my favorite terrible horror sci-fi movie.
All right.
It's called Invisible Raptor.
Oh.
It's about a raptor that is invisible.
That would make sense.
What hurts me is at the beginning, it has the actor who is Samwise Gamgee.
Oh, it has.
You think of his name right now?
Aston.
So he is in this movie at the beginning. He is killed almost immediately.
Did they pay him through Cameo for it all, or?
But that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, surely there have to be some residuals from Stranger Things and Lord of the Rings. You don't need to be an invisible raptor. Was this written by a friend's son? Something, but
for sure
he's in it. So
for sure.
It was. Yeah, it actually was.
Literally.
I'm pretty sure it was.
So the Nutcrackers, I choked up a little at the end. It's a tearjerker. It's fine.
What did you watch?
The Nutcrackers. It's Ben Stiller. He's got to go back home to Ohio or whatever,
save orphans,
and save his sister. His sister died, and they have left behind his 4 nephews.
Wait, what movie is this? I'm sorry,
the
I didn't
Nutcrackers.
Hear. Nutcrackers.
The cool thing about it is that the 4 kids are real life siblings, so they have like really good presence, and it's really fun watching. Like these kids are like chaos animals, and they're really charming and really fun. And like if you want a holiday feel good movie, it'll get you there. Not as good as Hot Frosty.
No one fights the Rat King or anything like that in it. So it's like,
well, they put on a play.
It's not the Nutcracker you're used to.
No, they put on a play. They make their own version of the Nutcracker with swords and stuff. That's like
isn't the Mouse King? Not the Rat King. Isn't a Rat King when all the tails get mixed together and it becomes a big ball?
The urban legend of the Rat King. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
It's too good to check.
Yeah, I don't want to know if it's fake.
I sort of picture like the Rat King merging with a Fatberg.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so you have a Fatberg with lots of little legs on it.
Ratberg?
You don't get a Rat King. You don't get a Rat King unless a Fatberg's involved.
It's like there's a Fatberg in the center giving nourishment to the Rat King.
Sure.
And it becomes like the Katamari Damacy of vermin. and it's rolling towards you on all of its legs.
Just absorbing pizza and whatever happens to be in the way.
I can't believe we spent all that time on a big MMO. I mean, I think we have the idea for the next game.
Yeah, it's simple right there.
Ratberg. Oh my God. There you go. Ratberg.
This season of Silo is really good.
It's like rat, but R is replaced with F. Like, you know.
Oh yeah, like it's electrified.
It's a Fatberg.
It's a Fatberg, but it's a rat.
But it's a Ratberg powered by the Fatberg.
Powered by Fat.
You see where I'm going with this, Zen? I'm sorry, Rob. You think you're casting? We're in the middle of the pitch session.
Whatever. You got a whole thing going on.
Yeah.
Have fun.
And you go around picking up all the other vermin. You know, cockroaches.
When you get enough vermin, you can melt part of the Fatberg to slide a little extra in the game. It's like their power up.
Yeah, and then you pick up, you know, the king at the end that you defeat is RFK Jr. And then you're put in charge of the CDC.
Yeah. And then the twist is you really are in charge of the CDC. It's like a Last Starfighter thing. If you finish the game, you become head of the CDC.
You've been recruited by Zur and the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada.
You will fight for polio.
Yes.
Restore polio to the American people at long last. Have either of you watched Creature Commandos?
I have.
What's your verdict?
Is that a real thing, or is it like a thing at the end?
So it's the super or the comic book horror creatures is probably my least favorite part of any comic book ever.
Sure, which is funny because
when they put those things together, I mean, Marvel has a monster team up too.
Yeah,
it's just kind of. Now, having said that, I think James Gunn is kind of a one-trick pony, but it's a trick that I really, really like. James Gunn is quick at giving you a ensemble cast of misfit superheroes.
Yep.
If you think about every single thing he's done that is popular and good, it is that formula over and over and over and over again.
Yep. I guess that's true. I guess the Tromeo and Juliet was very the
So
Capulets and the Montagues get together. Yeah.
So if you like that shtick, it's good. I kind of like this one. I like GI Robot shtick quite a bit, to tell you the truth.
He's kind of my favorite.
It's actually pretty decent, I think.
Okay.
As far as those things go, I wish they would hit sort of a more consistent tone, because a lot of it is kind of raunchy. A lot of it's kind of funny. It kind of suffers from what the Orville did the first season. I don't think they know exactly how to
quite figure out who they were.
The heartwarming and comedy parts together.
Yeah.
So it's a little clunky like that. It's a little bit more forgiving because it's an animated show.
Yeah.
But,
I did. That was my struggle too. The tone was weird. I've only seen the first episode, and the tone is like, are you a comedy or are you something serious? And like, you want to be a bit of both, but you gotta walk that line. It's hard. Yeah.
So they start actually doing deep dives into each character. So the second one is all about the bride. The third one is all about GI Robot. So I look forward to that aspect of it.
I'm looking forward to GI Robot then, because I liked him.
Yeah.
Do they call it Jobot sometimes?
No.
He always said GI Robot. He's very formal.
GI Robot is super obsessed with finding Nazis and killing them. That's all he cares about. So.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I assume neither of you are watching Skeleton Crew.
I watched almost the whole first episode.
You saw that Stephen King was like the big supporter of his local radio station, it turned out.
Yeah, that was weird.
Like, I'm going to die soon, so I'm going to stop doing this.
This is the latest Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's about children who run a spaceship, as far as I can tell.
I'll tell
You
you
look
the
up of a
thing.
pirate.
The thing that I did like is it carries forth the Star Wars tradition of, you know, how every planet is a single climate or a single biome.
Right.
This
Vancouver.
starts off in the suburbia biome, the suburbia planet. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's a little on the nose with its references. It's charming and all, but like, I have comments and thoughts. But if you guys haven't watched it, like, I'm gonna keep watching it. But I guess I'm just the masochist that deserves to be punched in the stomach.
Huh.
And it's not bad.
It's actually filmed in Los Angeles, not Vancouver.
Yeah.
Who knew?
It looks really good, except for the parts that are just clearly on the volume. And there's
it looks too heartwarming for me. You know?
It's very much like we saw Amblin movies in the 80s and want to make a Star Wars movie. That's that. It's just, and like the references are so blatant. And for that, like, it's hitting the mark. But I'm not the target audience for it. But like I could imagine kids, like if you're 8, I can imagine you loving it. It's not bad. It's just.
Well, you saw who's attached to Old Man's War now as director, right?
No, who?
It's Steven Spielberg, man. Speaking
Really?
of Amblin. Yeah.
Jeez,
It's crazy.
I'd love to see that.
Good on you, John. Holy crap.
Have either of you watched any of Secret Level?
No, is it good?
I like Secret Level quite a bit. I don't think it hits as many home runs as Death and Robots, but it's kind of the same sort of premise. Like, certainly not 15 to 20 minute animated shorts, all about certain game worlds, and some of them are pretty good.
Cool.
I need something like that too. I need some shorts. All right, gentlemen. We had a hard stop for one of us, and I think we've overrun it a little bit. So let's say goodbye to Rob Roseboom.
Goodbye.
And goodbye to Chris DeBona.
See ya.
That was episode 868 of Geeks in Space. I was Rob Commander Taco Malda. We'll see you some other time. Bye-bye.